we were at my sister's house before, and I brought out some pizza that we had last night at my grandmother's house. If you're Italian, you know you don't eat meat on Christmas Eve. Okay?
And what day are we today, guys?
Well, it was Christmas.
Thank you.
Doesn't matter. You can eat meat today. But last night I was at my grandmother's house, and that's where the pizza came from, right? So today we're at my sister's house, and I brought out the pizza because I was fucking starving. I didn't eat that morning, and like they hadn't started cooking yet. So I'm eating the pizza, and it's that white like grandmother pizza with no tomato sauce on it, with spices on it. So I thought it was garlic pizza, and Corey's looking at me. He's like, "What kind of pizza is that?" I'm like, "It's garlic pizza." So I take a bite out of it.
You had it yesterday.
I had it yesterday, yeah.
You had it today, and you still didn't know it was...
I don't remember what it tastes like last night. Anyway, so Corey takes a bite out of it, and then he starts to, like, vomit almost. He's just like, there's fish in this. And he's, like, spitting it out into the sink, and he's, like, gargling beer, because that's all he has.
No, I was, like, trying to chug my beer, because it was so nasty. Not only was it any kind of fish, okay, it wasn't salmon, it wasn't fucking shark or anything like that. It was fucking anchovies, which you would put on a pizza, right?
Yeah.
But fuck,
was it just dough and anchovies? Like that's it?
Well, with the spices.
Was no garlic
with the spices that looks like the garlic pizza. Whenever my grandmother makes garlic pizza, it looks like that.
So basically, it was anchovy bread.
It was anchovy bread. Apparently, anyway. So Corey's
the worst thing you can do.
Like,
Corey's flipping out, like dying, literally dying. He's like, "I'm gonna murder you."
And it stays stuck in the taste. It's just there. It doesn't go away. And the spices were large in my teeth or whatever. Large, exactly.
Yes, large.
Being large.
But man, it was fucking nasty.
Wasn't that bad?
So bad. How did you not even know it was anchovies if you were eating it?
And on that note, let's start it off. A little short today because, you know, it's Christmas and not everyone is here. So I'm Adam like usual. We got Dodds, Brandon, and my cousin Cory.
Side guy.
He's always a side guy.
So how were the rest of your Christmases then? We already heard about me and Cory.
My story isn't even that good then.
No, what was your story?
Well, I went to Clyde's yesterday.
Yeah, did you get in?
Yeah, no, it was good because we went around 9-ish.
Okay.
Even earlier than that. So it was
apparently like 12 o'clock there's a line or something.
It was so packed.
People still go there?
Yeah.
It was a Christmas Eve like so Clyde's packed. Party.
Okay.
It was super packed, but I've never seen it that packed ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we get in. Me and Schmidt grabbed 4 beers in total. I'm supposed to take his tab. That's why I gave my credit card. Mm-hmm. Long story short, we leave the bar because it's so fucking packed. And I just go like walking around and play pool. You left
the bar?
Well, we left the bar.
Oh, you left the bar. Okay, I thought you left because it was too busy.
We left the actual bar itself.
Yeah, you're at the bar.
The bar rail. Yeah. So we go play pool with my other friends. Schmidt has already left.
Yeah.
I get 2 extra beers. End up dropping one because it's like super packed. End up drinking the other one. And getting my tab took me about 30 minutes.
Okay, well.
And I'm like, I get my tab, $36. I'm like, I had 6 beers. Like 4 pints and 4 bottles.
Okay.
And 2 bottles. And one bottle spilled. So 4 pints and 1 bottle.
Sounds about right, no?
But $36?
Maybe not.
For 4 pints?
4 pints.
It's like $5
3
each.
bottles. No,
yeah. A pint? Like for me, it's like 7 or 8.
Well, if it's $5, oh, you're saying it's too low.
It's too low.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Oh, what were you drinking?
I was drinking like Rickards.
Okay.
And Creamore.
Yeah.
And it was 30 something. Well, there you go. It was a Christmas gift.
Maybe. And then
they give you a discount on beer.
And I know the bartender there. I'm like, "Are you sure this is good?" Like, and she's like, "Yeah."
I thought you were saying it was too much before. I'm like, yeah,
no, it was too cheap.
Was it not like a special that they had during Christmas Eve?
Maybe it was.
Maybe.
Or maybe it was
they're being generous.
Promotion. Maybe it was just she knew
spreading the wealth.
I knew a lot of them were messing up on their drinks because it was just 2 bartenders and like 50 people surrounding the bar.
Oh, yeah.
So they're messing up, or their drinks are so late they're just giving out free drinks at one point. So
just get away from the bar.
It really was bad. Like I said, it took me 20 minutes to get my bill.
Okay.
But yeah, it was fun. You should have come.
I should have come. No, it was just I got back home at like 1. How long did you stay at Clyde's for?
Probably around until like 1:15.
Yeah, I got home at 1.
Because I was like third wheeling my friend the whole time. I'm like, I don't want to be third wheeling anymore. Yeah. Because like Schmidt left and none of my friends joined in. I was expecting like the Reggie's crew to join in.
Okay, and no one showed up. It's Christmas Eve.
Still.
I woke up at like 10. We had breakfast.
Sick.
it was me, my mom, my grandparents, my aunt, my uncle, and my brother.
Everyone was at your... Oh, wait. Where did you have breakfast?
At my house.
Wait, everyone showed up at your house at 10 in the morning?
Yeah. We
The
do that.
fuck?
Well, Christmas Eve, we all get together at my grandparents' house.
Yeah.
And we get drunk and open gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And then, now that half my family is single due to divorce, we have the grandparents and divorcee party at
Okay.
my house when the rest of the family goes to their in-laws. Because that side of the family didn't have in-laws anymore, so we
Okay.
have breakfast, mimosas,
Mimosas.
bacon.
For breakfast.
and we
Those are good.
seriously sat around playing Family Feud on an iPad for like 3 hours.
Huh.
That was the extent of my Christmas day. And we were supposed to go see a movie, but we got way too lazy. And then we had to do we would have to go see something that my grandmother likes, my grandfather likes, and my mom likes. So we just gave up and
I'm not gonna find
And then
anything.
you texted me to come here.
There was that Grudge Match movie that came out today.
Yeah. Like my grandfather loves Stallone,
Really?
but I looked it up the reviews. I was like, I'm not seeing that.
Really?
It looks bad.
It looks bad. It
looks
looks
bad.
funny.
Come on, it doesn't look good,
It looks
really.
funny. I'd download it for free.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
like
Watch
look,
it.
look at what's in theaters right now. You
What is in
really want to go
theaters?
see Grudge Match?
Just
Well,
the
what else
Hobbit.
is in
American
theaters?
Hustle,
Anchorman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anchorman
Anchorman
2,
too.
The Hobbit.
Yeah, sure.
Hell, that even 47 Ronin looks better.
And you couldn't find anything to watch?
No, well, nothing. There's me, my brother, my grandparents, my mom, my aunt, my uncle.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you and your brother would have seen any of those.
Yeah, but the thing is, the ones we wanted to see would have been The Hobbit or American Hustle, which are 3 hours long.
Oh,
Whereas
yeah.
my mom and my grandmother would have gone to see some girly movie that was an hour and a half long, so they'd be stuck waiting for an hour and a half for us to get out of our movie.
Hmm.
That's all we did. We went to church last night. It
Oh,
was
God.
exciting.
You go to church every year?
Every single year.
Wow. I
How
stopped
was it?
doing that when I was
What's
young.
it like in there?
It was the priest wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, really.
He's a really nice guy. He just moved back from Rome. He was talking about like how he was there when the new pope was announced and everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's cool. And then he told a story about he was in the crowd waiting to see who came out, and there's this little old Italian lady like elbowing her way to the front, like get out of my way, da, 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 just yelling at everyone in Italian. And she gets up to the front, and the pope comes up, and she asks in Italian, "Is he Italian?" And then someone goes, "No, Sudo-Americano."
I thought, oh, they switched it again. Yeah, that's right.
And it's like South American. She goes, "Bah!" And she just leaves.
Really?
Yeah, that was his story.
That's
That part was funny.
hilarious.
The rest of it was just him going on.
Wait, who's the Pope now? Because the German one's
It's
gone now.
Francis.
Wait, but
Yeah.
Wait, who was
where'd
the
you go?
German one?
Hmm?
Pope what?
Wasn't it Benedict before?
Yeah, was it
Yeah.
Benedict? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he quit.
Yeah.
And then now
I
it's
think he's like the first pope in like 2 or
A
3
long
centuries
time.
to
Yeah.
quit.
and now it's this new guy who's apparently pretty badass. But
Mhm.
yeah, and then we usually leave after communion. We just put our coats on, get the Eucharist, then just peace, walk straight out the door.
Because of parking is such a bitch.
Yeah, that too.
There's a lot of people.
Not as much as other years. Like usually they have the main church itself is packed, and then they have like the others.
Okay, we're talking about St. Luke's.
No,
Okay.
St. Thomas Becket.
It's close enough.
And they usually the other half they have like their rec area or whatever, and they usually fill that with chairs, and they have 2 priests
No.
at the same time.
Oh, really?
Wow.
And this year and the
Damn.
year before, it was just the one guy.
No, it's like it's funny how it changes over the years. I'm surprised you still go because like when I was a kid, we used to go every Sunday, and then it used to be like Palm Sunday and like
Yeah.
Christmas shit, and then like Easter and then now it's just nothing.
Yeah. Well, my grandparents go to church every Sunday, but we still all go. Well, most of us.
Yeah.
They should upgrade with the times, like have some plasma TVs on the
Yeah,
side
some
or whatever.
sports.
Put the football on,
People
Run
come all the
mute.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Except for like even if you have it on mute,
Serve
you get
beer.
people just fucking lifting up and like yeah.
A bunch of wine.
And they changed all the words, like all the responses to
Oh.
from when I was a kid.
They're different now.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't know what to do.
I didn't get the memo.
Yeah, well, like I mean, they told me, and this happened like
Yeah.
3 years ago. But it's like when they say like, whatever, God be with you.
It's something else
It's
now.
not. It's also with you anymore. It's
Yeah.
something completely different. And
I
I'm
know
just
it's the same thing.
Well, what
What
the
was it?
fuck would they
It's
change
this
it to?
new pope. He's too badass.
too badass.
He's changing the
He's
game.
changing all the rules,
They
man.
change, and it's every response is different now. And I can't follow. I just sit there and stare. This guy with a
That's
guitar. I don't know. It was bizarre.
that's funny.
And then we went back to my grandparents' house and we ate Dagwoods, which pissed me off because our family's gotten so big now. My grandparents don't want to make turkey, so we had to eat like pizza or Dagwoods or this and that. And it was like,
Pizza on top of that. Good.
but at least tonight we had a big hunk of lamb that my neighbor gave
I like
us.
where this is going.
I laugh too.
Big ass piece of lamb. That was our supper. And Yeah, that's my Christmas story.
That's cool. That's cool.
Mhm.
I didn't get any video games for Christmas this year.
I rarely ever get video games for Christmas.
Well, my brother works for EB Games, so
You figured you'd get at least
Sure.
one thing, eh?
because
I see him
last year I
quite
got Skyrim and
Nice.
I don't remember what else. He gave me 2 games last year.
What did you
Solid.
do this year?
Skyrim 2.
Magic cards.
Magic.
Nice.
Because EB started to sell Magic cards. I was like, fuck it, just give me some cards.
Wait, they sell Magic cards now.
But they only sell Theros, which is the new set.
And then you said, yeah, why would they sell the old sets? They're not a card
well,
store.
I mean, you could sell M13 or M14, get a box of each. Like Ray's comic book shop, they sell a couple of sets.
Yeah, because it's a comic book shop. It makes more sense for them to sell cards.
But it's one of those impulse buys. Go to the cash.
Yeah, it's right next to the
It's like,
cash. Magic cards.
sacrifice.
Yeah, Microplay used to do that too back in the day. They sold
Yeah.
Pokemon cards and Magic cards. Whatever the fuck the fad was, they'd have a box of cards there.
Hmm.
But like people steal that shit. Like it's bad.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is right by the cash.
I remember.
Yeah, eventually they would just be gone or whatever. And you're like, what the fuck? I don't remember selling that.
You're just looking at you. I'm just gonna take this. Just walk away.
Games this week? Anything? I played Assassin's Creed 4 also, but what I want to talk about is Rogue Legacy. Rogue Legacy. Is
Not
it
Rogue
Legacy?
Galaxy?
I believe it's regular.
No, it's not.
Legacy.
It's Rogue Galaxy.
No, it's not.
The
Rogue
old game
Galaxy.
from like 05, 06.
Was that like you have like this character and it has like a bunch of like you're going through this castle or whatever?
Rogue Legacy, yes. You go through a
that's
castle. Basically, what happens is it's a roguelike, so you basically, start off and you die pretty fast. And then you restart again, right? So but what happens is when you restart, you have a choice between 3 different people. And you have your hero, and it could be a different class, but it also has different disabilities. So sometimes you might be colorblind, so everything is like just black and white.
Really?
Right? But sometimes you might be like a gigantuan or whatever. So it's like you're made to play basketball. That's what it says. And you're just twice the size of your unusual self.
Okay.
Or it says not everyone is perfect, like you have IBS or whatever. But it doesn't do anything other than you like fart everywhere, which is really dumb. But other ones like Vertigo, the entire game is upside down.
Oh, that would make me sick.
Yeah. Or there's like
Super
It
screen.
doesn't last
Yeah.
long though.
Two-di-
So hard.
2-dimensional. So basically you can only see in 2 dimensions. You can't see in 3D. The game is in 2D, but when you turn back and forth, it's literally like a piece of paper flipping back and forth like Paper Mario.
Okay.
But normally it doesn't look like that. Normally they'll have like a full 360 sprite.
Okay.
And it's very off-putting actually. Like it fucks you up. And basically anyway, so every single time you die, you go into a different castle and the layout changes, and you have to just try and get gold and upgrade yourself. Like after every playthrough, basically you're like different lineages of the same family, so the money passes down every playthrough.
Okay.
So you make up a lot of money, buy new shit with the next playthrough, and then continue on. Okay? But every time you enter the castle, you basically like Death. This is some guy in a robe. It looks like a skeleton in a robe, so it's Death. Steals all your money like a dick.
An asshole.
Yeah, so if you like have like 200 gold, but the upgrade is 210, you lose 200 gold, which is bullshit. So you want to try and spend all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently the game's really, really hard.
The game's really hard, but like I was like rushing through. Alex was like giving me like he was being a douche because he's like, "Oh, I played when you were at work." And like on my second playthrough, I got like $2,000. I'm like, "Fuck you." He probably had an easy castle like a bitch.
Total Biscuit sucked at that game, but he really, really liked it.
Total Biscuit is not very good at games.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
But
No, but apparently he has like short-term memory like fuck-ups. Like apparently he has some weird disability where he can't remember shit. The fact that he does first impression videos and reads the rules right away and then just forgets everything, sometimes just the worst thing ever. But anyway, so it is a fun game, and it's very interesting, and I could see myself playing it a lot, but it's just sometimes some of the layouts is fucking bullshit because like they'll have the most random rooms that make you have to jump, but there's spikes on the walls. Or, no, I was in this room where there's a bunch of different mages that can float, okay? And they all either shoot ice at you or fireballs. But at the same time, at the end of the room, and it's a very long hallway, there are cannons shooting at me. So, cannons shooting at me, I have to dodge the fucking shit they're shooting at me. And then there's another enemy that's this, like, eyeball that just fucking chases you.
Sounds like a really retarded version of Super Mario.
Yeah, that's what it basically is. And the worst part is, the one thing I hate about the design choices they made is that walking into things hurts you. Because, like,
Really?
yeah, but it doesn't, like, the range you have is kind of incompetent. And the controls, like, they're okay, but they're not like Mario. Like, in Mario, it's a little bit easy. Like, you're jumping, and, like, you can, like, land on shit or whatever. In this, when you're doing, like, a downward attack, it's not like, if you play Zelda and you do a downward slash, it stays downward until you land, or until you hit something.
Yeah.
In this, it's literally like a 2-second, like a 1 second, 2 second slash, and then it disappears. So if your timing sucks, you're fucked. You're not going to hit what it is, and like it's retarded. But
Okay.
the game is a lot of fun. It's just some of the design choices are kind of annoying.
Are you playing with the controller or are you playing with the keyboard?
I used the keyboard at first, and then today I played a little bit more with Alex, and we were using a controller. It was a lot easier to play with the controller than with the keyboard. But it plays a lot better with a controller. Like, it should be a console game, but like if it came out on PS4, like because they're releasing a lot more indie games now, if it came out on PS4, I would probably buy it again if it was cheap, for sure, because it's definitely a lot of fun, and I can see myself streaming that online for sure.
How much was it?
Sorry?
How much was it on Steam?
I got it. Oh yeah, basically. Well, we're gonna talk about this later because I want to get into the Steam sale and stuff like that. But it was one of the games I got on the Steam holiday sale, so it was like $4 or $5. It's usually I think 15 or 20,
That's not bad.
something like that.
Is it 15, 20, really?
15 or $20 online, yeah. I don't think it's 10. I think it's 15 or 20. Yeah. Dodds, what have you been playing this week?
I didn't have much time to play anything this week, but I finally got to play Hearthstone against actual people.
Oh, you only played bots before?
Yeah, well, I was doing like the shitty tutorial where I was just to get to know the game, and I've been kicking ass. I haven't lost the game yet.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I only played for like an hour today.
Yeah, that's okay.
I won 4 in a row because people are so stupid.
Yeah,
They're so stupid.
the incompetence of some people is astounding.
It's like I'll be at like 10 health, okay, and I've got my one minion who's at 2-1, and he's got a 3-4, but he killed my minion.
Well, he wants board control.
It was like, why don't you just hit me,
Yeah,
and then next turn you're gonna win.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh look, I draw fireball.
Dead.
Oh look, I draw fireball. You're dead.
It
It just makes, and I'm disappointed that the open beta is pushed until next month.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Because much like in other games, Christmas kids are a lot of fun to play against. Because every Christmas, every online game you play, any popular online game you play, you dominate for like a month
Yeah,
because of
because
the Christmas kids.
There's an influx of shit.
Yeah, I remember playing Call of Duty back in like, I guess last year. That was when we went on our 72-game win streak.
Yeah, he was playing with 2 of our other friends online. They didn't lose for like 3 months.
I didn't lose a game from January to April.
They always played like domination though. Basically, it's just like capture and hold.
Yeah.
So like if you have a good couple of people in a first-person shooter on your team where it's a largely tactical based game, like they weren't playing team deathmatch. They probably would have eventually lost maybe if they did team deathmatch. But since they're doing such a tactical version of one of the game modes, it's easily for 3 people to dominate it if they have proper coordination.
Yeah, and it was ridiculous. Like my KDR went up by like 0.5 over 3 months because of these kids who just got the game.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna play some Ghosts this week because I know a lot of kids got Ghosts. But I don't know.
Dominate.
I assume 360 and Xbox One aren't the same.
Compatible? No. It's not, it shouldn't be, no.
I'm not sure how many more players are going to get for Xbox 360, but
well, it's still quite a bit. I mean, like there's like how many 360s out there?
yeah. Well, I mean, people
Like
are still playing their
50 million
360s
or something.
but
50, 60 million. For
And
sure.
that is
Like
so
there's a
bad.
good like no systems. Yeah, but over like 7 or 8 years, Cory.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm sure there's at least a good couple of million people that got it for 360.
Yeah,
so.
so that should be fun.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to download. I don't know why I haven't done this yet. I have the season pass for Bioshock Infinite, and I just noticed that the DLC episode 1 came out.
Yeah.
A while back.
Yeah, it came out a while ago.
Okay.
I
haven't
think
been paying attention. So.
Matt beat it.
Yeah.
But it's a 2-hour DLC. There's supposed to be 3 parts to it. That's
Yeah,
why.
I saw they previewed part 2 on the website, so I'm going to download part 1.
But you have the season pass, so
Yeah.
you're gonna get them all anyways. Yeah.
We'll do that, and I
Yeah.
was looking up. I didn't play any, but I was looking up Daisy
Mhm.
because it's the alpha.
The one that's coming out, like the
The
standalone one.
yeah, they're
Okay.
in early alpha right now. It's on Steam right now for $30, which I think is a little pricey, but
Okay. Yeah, for sure. It's $30 is too much.
this, I was reading some guy telling a story about how he's just joined a game and he was like foraging around in a city and there was a bullet went past his head and he froze and he was just like yelling, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. And this guy comes out of the shadows wearing a mask and he's like, get on your knees, put your hands up. So he does it and then the guy just jacks his shit, handcuffs him in the building and then leaves. And the guy's like,
You can do that?
yeah.
What the fuck?
And the guy's like, what am I going to do?
Why
He's
didn't
like,
you just kill him at that point?
and he's like, I can have my friend kill you if you want, because the only way you can restart is if you die. So if the guy leaves you there and doesn't kill you, you're stuck there with no clothes on. You can't run because you've lost your shoes. If you run, you lose health because your feet get fucked up. And you just have to find a way to die. And the guy was like, no, don't kill me. Like, this is actually super interesting. So he got up and he left the town and he was trying to, or he left the area. That he got
Trying to find
handcuffed.
someone to uncuff him?
He was trying to find an area, like a town where you can loot shit and like get health or something. And then that same guy came back, and he was like, "How do I get out of these handcuffs?" The guy was like, "Just push these buttons. If you wiggle around a lot, you'll get out of them."
Oh, really?
And then I can't remember what happened. The guy left again for good. And then he was wandering around the city trying to find stuff. No shoes, no shirt, no flashlight, no nothing. Until eventually he found a building, climbed to the top of it, jumped off, and killed himself.
How the fuck did like zombies find him?
The zombies are really shit. Like, they're super slow.
It's like, what the point of this game?
It's more about survival than it is about the
but
zombies.
it's supposed to be a zombie apocalypse where you're supposed to survive, but at the entire time, you're just basically have to watch out for other people.
Yeah.
That's
the
it.
thing.
Other people are going to just kill you.
And
like,
then he had wrote about it on Twitter. I guess he has a big following. I don't know what website it was on. And one of the developers retweeted it.
Yeah.
And the guy who did all that to him read the tweet and said, he was like, "Is your username this?" And the guy was like, "Jesus Christ, it's you." And he's like, "Oh my god, man, I'm so sorry. That was brutal." And like he was talking about how like immersive and like it really fucks with your head because you're just stuck there and there's nothing you can do but kill yourself.
No, you want to know what was funny? Well, if you listened to the podcast a few weeks ago when Compo was here, he was talking about this new game Nether. It's in early access, but it's essentially like DayZ, but instead of zombies, it's like these fucked up mutated people. It's some apocalyptic shit. Anyways, doesn't matter. Basically, the whole point of the story was that this guy that he met was actually really nice and was actually going to help him. And he's like, okay, cool. But this guy came out of nowhere and started shooting at Compo, so he just fucking kills the guy. And he's like, oh, go loot that shit. He's got good stuff. Picks up the gun. So he's talking to the guy. He's like, yeah, I haven't died. I haven't died yet. I've been playing for a couple months since like since the alpha started.
Oh no.
And he's like, oh really? So you got a lot of cool shit. He's like, yeah. Compo kills the guy like a fucking douchebag. Takes all his shit. He's like, yeah, I'm the king of the server now. Walks away. Compo finds out that there's a bank system. So the guy goes to his bank, gets a bunch of shit because he was still well off, and then starts hunting Compo. So Compo's like, it made the game so much more interesting because he's doing all this shit, but at the same time, there's an added risk of that guy hunting his ass.
That's awesome.
Which is really funny.
Yeah, that's what the guy was talking about. DayZ is like it's really like you fear for your life at some points in time because it's like, oh look, I got shit. Oh fuck, I'm dead, and they got to restart from the beach or whatever.
Did you ever did you play the Arma 2 version of DayZ?
No. I saw a lot of gameplay and it looked really cool.
When Enrico was really into that and he was playing with like Mark Leduc and shit like that, he got me to buy it, but I never ended up playing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on building a PC in the new year. So that's probably gonna be one of my first purchases.
Cool. Brandon?
For a second, I thought I was looking it up. I thought you were talking about like World War or War Z.
War Z
like,
got so much backlash.
Yeah, because it was all like pay to play for like everything. Basically.
Something like that, yeah. But at the same time, when they released it, it was really, really buggy.
Yeah.
And apparently, they had like promised a lot of features that didn't actually come out when the game came out. It was like still supposed to be early access, but they full-fledged released and then it got pulled back or something. It was a whole shit show.
They're re-releasing it under another name now. From what I read.
Really?
Infestation Survivor Stories. So
really? Wow.
Yeah. Because I guess it got so much backlash, I'm just going to rebrand it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started, continuing The Last of Us.
Oh, really?
They put it off for the longest time ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably because of GTA and Saints Row, because I just got not bored of it. It's just that there's so many games around that time. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. I've been touching Pokemon. Like the cartridge itself, I've been touching it. I mean, looking at it, I'm like, I should probably play this as soon as I finish The Last of Us. But right now, I have this huge catalog that I really want to finish before I even buy a PS4.
Yeah.
Because I just want to get the most out of
how many games do you have left?
I have like 30 games on there.
Yeah, you're realistically going to play all of those?
I'll try. If I don't want to beat them on normal, I might as well beat them on easy.
Yeah.
At least I get the story out of it.
Well, you can play normal. I mean, it's not like normal's very hard or challenging.
I know, but if I want to like breeze through all of them really quickly within like a 2 or 3 months time span, I might as well play them like on easy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care, but like clearly I don't care about the price of the game anymore. So like I just want to get through it, and get
the value.
Yeah, at least like the minimum value, because like. Instead of not playing it, like Borderlands 2, I only played it for about 30 minutes.
Oh yeah,
I bought it brand new.
Okay.
And it's just sitting there.
I played for like 20 hours or something like that, so I think I got my worth out of it. I doubt I'd go back to it. But so out of your backlog games, what games do you want to play the most? Like you said, Borderlands 2. What else?
Borderlands 2, Mass Effect 3. I haven't even touched.
Okay.
I bought brand new like day one.
Haven't touched.
Yeah, I haven't touched. Catherine, I went through like maybe like 3 or 4 levels or days.
Catherine was fucking hard.
Exactly, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
What else? Ratchet and Clank.
Really?
I have them, but they're the older ones.
Okay. Like the older PS3 ones from a few years ago?
Yeah. And I think Infamous 2? Yeah, Infamous 2.
I never played Infamous 2. I played Infamous 1 quite a bit.
Infamous 2 is a lot better.
Is it? Because
a
Infamous
lot
1 was
better.
really good.
But there were mechanical like issues I found, or like like graphical issues.
In the
that
first
I've seen.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is all like streamlined, really nice, graphically and mechanically.
Mhm.
So pretty much, it's what I feel Infamous should have been.
Okay. Well, yeah, they always improve upon on the second
No,
one.
but I find that Infamous 2 is that like a really big step up. So
Okay.
I haven't
Well,
touched that yet.
the fucking
Assassin's
third
Creed
one
2,
is probably going to be pretty sick, though.
yeah,
And you're actually going to go back to Assassin's Creed 2?
because I haven't finished it yet.
Mine's still sitting on my shelf too.
I have
you
two.
played it at all?
Yeah.
I have 2 Brotherhood and 3 just lined up.
You're going to play all of them.
I probably won't.
No, because it's going to kill you like Sean
Yeah.
did. Because
No,
Sean
but-
played all of them.
I'll play 2 and I'll give it a break. I'll play some other games. I'll play Brotherhood for a bit, or I'll just skip it altogether.
Yeah,
And go to 3.
that's a good idea. Because when I had played Uncharted 1, and then when Uncharted 2 came out, I played a little bit, but I never really beat it. And then when Uncharted 3 came out, I didn't touch it because I didn't beat Uncharted 2. And so I ended up beating Uncharted 2 and 3 within the same week or two. And then like the third one, at that point, I didn't like it as much because I had played so
Yeah.
much Uncharted that it was
There's
just
no-
I just wanted to end it.
Yeah.
So
There's no
I
anticipation for the next one.
yeah, exactly. I actually liked the second one so much more than the third one because it was just I played them in succession.
Also, Kingdom Hearts is there on my list. Plus, I think I bought all the Jack original series from PS2 remasters.
Mhm.
I never played them before, so I
Okay.
played demos and stuff. But I never
Yeah.
really. So yeah, I have
So you got a lot of
quite a
games.
lot
a
of
lot of
catalog.
stuff to work on there.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you get a collection game, which I consider one game, but it's really 3 games.
Yeah, but it's 3 games.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You're
Does it
thinking-
come on one Blu-ray or is it 3
Yeah.
separate Blu-rays?
It's one Blu-ray.
Oh, it is one Blu-ray.
Yeah.
The Devil
Huh.
May Cry collection was like that.
Okay. That's cool. Corey. Okay, well you
What
PC
I'm
game
playing.
so much more.
I actually want to get back to him a little
Yeah.
bit because I think you ever think like you might have a problem or something?
No, I just.
Are you
I have a
serious?
lot of
Look at
games.
my backlog of games. I haven't played like 50% of these.
The thing
That's
is,
like
You
a
ever
good
think
60
you might have
games.
a problem, Adam?
I do have a problem.
it's not even like a problem in what sense? In the sense that I'm wasting money, or
No, absolutely. Just kidding.
It was a joke.
No, but that's a serious question. Like I think I'm just a collector. I'm not one to sell my games.
I'm more of a collector too. I don't sell any. Most of my games I don't sell.
I got really pissed off that I sold Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
But I sold Demon Souls.
Yeah, but didn't you buy it back?
I bought it back and I never opened it. I played like 4 hours. It was like the first level
Yeah.
and like a bit of the second level, and I'm like, this is not for me. But I still want to keep it.
Yeah, of course.
Like it was unavailable in Quebec because it had no French translation on the back.
Good on Atlas.
Yeah.
Stick it to the man, Atlas.
So like whatever they got was one shot, and that was it for Quebec.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, because I bought it when it came out. I got it at Game Buzz like the day of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I still have it with like the booklet and shit. No, well, I have like a special edition when it came with like an art book and shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, Corey, what free-to-play games have you been playing?
There's
Corey
no-
is all about
Angry
the free-to-play.
Birds.
Actually,
Angry
funny
Birds.
enough,
Angry Birds.
for Christmas today, we did this like gift exchange thing where you had to buy like a $5 to $10 gift, and then you play with cards, and you go around the room, and whenever your card comes up, you take a gift, and then whenever someone else's card comes up, they can steal your gift or take another gift, and it ends with everyone having a gift. Okay,
Yeah.
the one I got was this like real life Angry Birds. It comes with a catapult and the Angry
Oh,
Birds,
God.
and you have cards, and you have to make the thing and then shoot the thing at it. Right. So we were playing Angry Birds on my my
Live.
brother-in-law's like pool table, but the slingshot is like it's a 6 slingshot, but what happens
Don't you
or a
have it?
catapult? It's not a
Don't you
slingshot.
have it right now?
Yeah, but
Set
it's
it
over
up.
there. I'm not going to show you. Anyways,
Hold
it's
it
more slanted to the back instead of forward. So when you shoot it, it lobs. So we're like holding it up and like fucking launching them forward or whatever. It was pretty funny. But funnily enough, yes, we were playing Angry Birds. Just
Hilarious.
Absolutely. Real Angry Birds.
real Angry
With
Birds.
real birds.
Yeah, yeah, with real
They're
birds.
pretty angry at the end.
Yeah, no, it was pretty funny. But yeah, nothing, Corey. Come on, you gotta have
Nothing.
something.
I try to look for some Flash games, but there's nothing that's really coming out. I don't know if you guys play any kind of like Flash games, like
No,
on
it's all you, Corey.
onboardgames.com. Really, you guys never play any Flash games?
Man, that was like my high school and like
Yeah.
early
There's
years.
a lot of good Flash games.
There's a
out
lot.
right now,
They
man.
got a lot more sophisticated over the years.
really.
Like
Yeah.
some of the like you can save your shit on Flash games and you go back to the
Jeez.
website and you can do all kinds of
Yeah.
shit.
some pretty good games. I can't really think of any right now, but there, if you go take a look at any kind of
Like
sites,
Kingdom Rush was like a sick tower
something
defense
like
game.
that,
That's
yeah, but that's a tower defense, right?
it is a tower defense, but
Yeah.
it was a good
Is-
one. There's also that Card Hunter game. Did you end up playing that, Corey?
Card Hunter game.
Card Hunter, yeah. It's like a card game that is like a strategy game at the same time that has campaign and online multiplayer all in the Flash web browser.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Is Newgrounds still a thing? Like a good website that
Newgrounds will have some games. They'll have there's a lot of movies actually on Newgrounds. Like a lot of people are
Yeah,
creating
I've seen
like cartoon type
Flash videos.
Well,
Yeah,
Ego Raptor was.
stuff like that. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
I mean, there's some shit on Steam. Like I don't know if you guys ever heard of pixel piracy.
Is that on Steam though?
Yeah, it is on Steam. I think it's early access right now.
But it was a
Okay.
free to play game, or did you have to pay
It's
for
not.
it?
Yeah, you have to pay for it.
Oh, you have to pay
I
for
think
it,
it's
okay.
like less than $10 or something.
I thought it
like
was a
that.
free game.
It's not a free game.
Okay.
But I'm watching some videos. I didn't really buy it or anything, but I'm watching some videos because it's pretty funny. It's just like you can build your own. It's like 2D, right? Like you saw what it
Yeah, it kind of looks like Terraria mixed with like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, FTL a little bit. You guys play FTL?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
So you've seen
I
it. It's
own it,
kind
I
of like
think.
that, where you have like a world map, and you can go to any kind of destination, and any kind of destination you go to, there's going to be some sort of event happening on that destination.
Yeah.
So it could be either like another pirate ship, or it can be like an island or whatever.
But it's all single player, right?
It's all single player for now. It's still like like I said,
Early access, yeah.
It's pretty much alpha or whatever. There's a
Mhm.
lot of bugs. Like you saw there's a video that I showed my cousin where the guy's trying to get on the boat, but they just end up dying.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was so terrible because they make a little boat, and you're on an island and you're recruiting people, and people walk up to the boat, and then they grapple onto the boat and start climbing on, okay? But then he's like, there's like a seagull on the boat, so he grabs the guy and he's like, attack the seagull. And then all of a sudden, they both get teleported off the edge of the boat and they start drowning. I mean, you're pirates. You don't know how to swim? What the fuck is this? And then he gets
Pirates
game
are-
over.
It's game over. Like it just ended right there. It's pretty funny.
So yeah, Steam sale.
Mm.
Started up the holiday sale like last week. It's going on still now until
Yeah.
January 3rd. That's a really
Really?
long. Yeah, it's really long. But see, the thing is, I bought a ton of games during the summer sale. That right now there's just nothing really to buy.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I
I mean-
I bought 3 games and it was all on the same day within the same like at the same time, right? So like every hour they change games.
Yeah.
No, I bought 3 games at the exact same time, and one is like questionable. It was a Sherlock Holmes game. Then I got Rogue Legacy, which I talked about before,
Yeah.
and I bought the third game was Max Payne 3 for $4. Why would I not buy Max Payne
Yeah.
3 for $4? But I mean, like, the Steam sales are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so many games.
Them and the
That,
Humble Bundles.
the
are
Humble Bundles, yeah.
ridiculous. I still have games on my Steam from Humble Bundle that I haven't played, and some that are never going to be played because I can't fucking deal with amnesia. I'm never playing that game.
Oh, because you got it on the Humble Bundle, yeah.
Yeah, I got it, and I never downloaded it. It's there. It's sitting there, but I've
It's a
never...
gift, right? You can pass it to people. You can
you?
try and, if it's a gift, you can trade it to people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can try and swap.
Yeah, but you can still download the EXE and then gift it to people.
Yeah.
So like worst case
Is
scenario,
your game on sale too?
I bought 3 games. Software,
And Software.
We
That's good.
bought it 3 times.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah, we were up
haven't
on a
played
community vote. We didn't win obviously for the community vote, but like basically the game would have been like $3.50 or $3.60. The game that was $2 was one, but it's like a 13-year-old game, and then the other one was going to be like $10. So like no one voted for that one. It's just kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Have you guys like as developers, have you already made up your money?
Definitely not.
Oh god.
No, I mean like they probably won't at this point. I think they're trying to get on a Humble Bundle, but it's not going to be an actual Humble Bundle. It'll be a Humble Weekly Bundle.
Okay. Yeah, they keep sending me emails for that shit. I just haven't.
You haven't looked. Some of those sales are pretty big, like pretty crazy. I haven't bought in any Humble Bundles, but like I said, I
EA
bought
one was
so
nuts.
many. Yeah, definitely. But I bought so many games during like Steam sales that I have half the games or than all these
Yeah.
Humble Bundles, and so I would end up just having doubles or whatever. I guess I could trade them off. That's what Andy's told us though. Well, told me at least. What he does whenever he buys a game during a Steam sale, he always buys them as gifts because then they stay in your inventory, and
Yeah.
if you don't end up playing it, you can always get rid of it
Okay.
to like you can give it to someone or you can trade it for something else with someone else, and it's an amazing idea because I bought like 25 games or like 30 games and I haven't touched like 80% of them easily.
Yeah.
Not that I would eventually get to them. Like I bought Tomb Raider for like $10 back in the summer. I'll eventually get to that because
Yeah.
apparently it's supposed to be sick.
Yeah.
But right now at this point they're actually remaking it now for like PS4 and Xbox One. So I might end up picking that up if it's really cheap eventually.
I saw the other day that they had released FF7 and FF8.
Yeah.
See, but I was like, I need to buy this, but A, I only have my laptop, and B, I'm never gonna play it.
I don't even think like the Final Fantasy series is good on PC.
No. But it's the same game now. Back in the day, it wasn't. Like they had released them on PC at the time, and they were like different. They weren't exactly the same as they were on console. But apparently, Final Fantasy VII just like Bell Hassan was saying, one of our friends was saying that shouldn't like play it again because it's just not.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Like you think it's gonna be epic, but it's
Yeah,
just like
it's
no,
just not
this
the
is
same.
garbage.
I've played 8 again because I still have it for PS1 on disc, and my PS3 still plays PS1 games, so I've played it again. I always end up getting to the second disc and then stop playing.
Yeah.
Every
It's
time.
like that remastered Baldur's Gate thing they re-released. It's like I really want to play that, but I feel like I'm gonna play it for like 10 minutes and be like, this is worthless. Like yeah, it looks better, but that game was fun in like '99 or whenever the fuck I bought it. It's not gonna be fun now.
Yeah, but on PC it's even different because it's like a point-and-click game
Yeah,
like
well,
Diablo.
Yeah.
I liked Baldur's Gate series on like PS2, where it is a top-down hack and
Yeah.
slash. Like you just run around with the stick and you just fucking mash buttons to kill shit.
Yeah.
I remember going through trying to find armor and stuff. It was so much fun. Like that Champions of Norath, fucking all those games were so amazing. And now like Skylanders comes out, right? No, but see, it's the same as those games. It's catered towards kids. But I still say, like, if they come out with a mature rated game with the same, like, you buy figurines and shit like that, it would be a cash cow.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
because I would buy that. I would easily buy that.
Or
I would buy
Skyrim.
figurines that I wanted. Like,
Yeah.
and if they kept coming out with expansions or different games to give different worlds, I would fucking play the shit out of
I'm a
that.
sucker for merchandising.
That and, like, top-down hack and slashes. Oh, man.
Path of Exile, which is free.
Diablo
Which one?
3.
Path of Exile.
Path of Exile, yes.
I'm
That
still
was...
playing that.
I played it for 8 hours in one day, and then I haven't touched it.
Yeah.
But apparently that game has a lot of balancing issues near the end. Compo was saying, like, if you don't build your character right, you can't go anywhere eventually.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It gets so hard that, like, you need to build, like, your character, which is really kind of stupid because they wanted to make it open-ended, right? Do what you want. But if you spread yourself too thin, you're gonna end up being shit. So, I guess if you're somewhat competent, then you should be able to do something without a guide. But if you're really trying to do everything, you're just gonna not be able to do anything.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
Diablo 3 was really fun on console.
I haven't tried it for console.
It's not bad. It sucks because I love couch co-op. I live for couch co-op.
Doesn't it have that? I
It
thought it had
does,
4-player
which
couch
is great.
co-op. Yeah.
But every time you want to fucking pause and look at your loot and change your thing, everyone else has to pause. There's no.
Okay.
It's not like Borderlands where it's
You
half
can
your
go
screen
through, yeah.
and the other half.
Can all four
It's-
look at their inventory at once?
No,
Oh, that's gay.
which really sucks.
Yeah.
'Cause after you beat a boss, drops all this loot, and you can't. It's not like in Diablo 2 where when you like hover over the loot, it gives you all the attributes. You have to pick it up in order to look at it.
Okay.
So everyone's just running around spamming A to pick everything up, and then you go through your inventory to see like who's got
What you
what
actually
for who.
got.
Yeah,
That's really funny.
it really sucks. I mean, for two people, it's not that bad.
No.
Me and Joe played it for a while, and we dealt with it.
Mhm.
But when you're like 3 or 4, it's like, okay, well, he's got to pause, go through his shit, change it all up. Then he's got to pause, go through his shit. And
Yeah,
it
that's
takes like
crazy.
20 minutes after every boss battle just to
But it was
see
like
what's good or bad for your guy.
you, Joe, Dozo, and Laura.
No, it was me, Joe, and Tom played together.
Uh-huh.
3 people, and that was irritating.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just
3
that, so 4 people would
was
be even
irritating.
worse.
4 people would be nuts. But when it was just me and Joe, it was okay. Like, I didn't mind pausing, waiting for him to do his stuff, and then I did my shit, and then
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
had to go.
2 people is more than reasonable.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but I find that a lot of it is just hold this spell and destroy everything. Because I played a wizard, and my right
Yeah,
trigger,
but you're a wizard.
my right trigger is magic missiles, and it's just like kill everything in the area. Okay, you're done.
Yeah.
You don't need to use multiple spells, but
Nah, there's usually one OP spell. I mean, like, every single time we play hack and slash games, Cory's always the wizard. He's just like,
Because there's no necromancer.
it's like
right?
hand of fire, just like fucking spray that shit.
Yeah.
I would totally be like necromancer.
beat
or
it.
something.
we did one playthrough, and then I think we got to Act 2 in the second playthrough. We haven't played it again since.
It must have been a while ago, though.
We used to play Baldur's Gate 2 a lot.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 2.
That
Yeah,
was
back,
pretty fun. Couch co-op type thing.
back in the day.
I still have my like foldable sleeve thing for Baldur's Gate. It was like this big thing like this, and it folded out, and it was like 6 discs.
Oh shit.
It's hidden in my house somewhere.
That's funny.
Actually might be worth something. It's in good condition.
Yeah,
Probably not.
terrible
Probably not.
condition.
Come on, man.
Probably
I
not.
think my cat took a shit on it.
What?
It's probably worth more now.
What?
Values
My
up.
cat gets in the crawl space and he shits on everything.
It's,
Really?
Asshole. My,
All right, anyways, let's get to the question. So the question of the week is, since it is the
There's a
holidays,
question of the
Christmas, yes, there's
Do
the
you like
question of the week.
Christmas?
No, the thing is, there's not that many holiday games, right? Like there's probably some Flash games out there, but I can't really think of any real holiday themed like big box release that ever existed. So I'm not saying, can you think of one? I'm saying, what holiday story, or like, you know, it could be like Kwanzaa game or something like that. What game? What do you think would make a good game?
Okay, it's obvious.
Uh.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
Like,
but I
they
mean,
just
like,
made it like a
made it a
random.
game. But what would you do in the game?
Well, I mean, like Kingdom Hearts did. They made it,
they had it in it.
but like make it a full game.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. That is holiday themed. But
Yeah.
It's one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
Schwarzenegger.
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle all the way, whatever.
Yo, make that
yeah,
game.
basically you're a dad
Make
and you have
it
to try.
make it a third-person shooter, and you're in the mall trying to get that guy.
Turbo Man.
Yes,
That's basically what it is.
Turbo
Yeah.
Man.
What you do is you're the dad, and the game starts on Boxing Day, right? And you're just there, and you have to try and go through the people in the mall.
So it's like Dead Rising, but
Those people are alive. Yeah.
And you're Arnold Schwarzenegger.
you can make a pretty sweet game if you're Jesus.
Jesus.
Like the Romans are coming to like crucify you, and you just go fucking super Jesus on the
Battle
ass.
Jesus.
It's basically like Star Wars, but
Yes.
that was lightsabers.
Pretty
Like,
much.
just using the Force, but like
Just-
real Force.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like you're
Jesus
Jesus,
Force.
and you have to fight your way through being captured, and then
No, there's got to be some sort of like elf management game where you're Santa throughout the year, and you have to make enough toys, but you have to get the supplies. You have to harvest shit.
like one of
You
those
gotta get
games,
money.
like
Yeah, definitely.
Euro Truck Driver 2013.
Yeah, but
Except
it's the Santa.
Santa's Workshop 2013.
Yeah, Rudolph driver. And he's just fucking going through. There's fog and shit, and you have this fucking red nose, and you have to like get all the houses in one night.
And for it to keep glowing, it has to do a bunch of coke. Like, Rudolph has to do a bunch of coke or whatever, so it can keep glowing.
That's good.
That's how it goes, man.
That's how it goes. What even happens in Kwanzaa? Like,
I think it's just like Christmas, but...
I'm not specifically looking at you. I'm just generally.
It's
Because he's not even.
generality.
Nah, it's like
I wouldn't even
African.
know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. It's
That's
not,
racist.
wrong nationality.
I have no idea.
No,
I think I looked it up and it was on the same day as Christmas. It's just Black Christmas, basically.
it's Black Christmas.
Yeah,
Black
African,
Christmas.
African Christmas.
It's
No,
just like,
All I know about is like the Kwanzaa bot in Futurama is the
that's
only
all I
thing.
know.
Yeah, and he's
That's all you need to know, really.
That's all you need.
There's
The
a
Kwanzaa
Kwanzaa
bot.
and that's it.
just Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
There was this Flash game when I was a kid, when in high school. I think it was a snowball fight game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you've all played it.
Yeah.
And
We
like,
played that shit in computer class.
I saw it on Reddit, and I'm like, oh my god, I started playing it again. Like, I didn't have my mouse, I was playing on like a little touchpad, and it was so hard.
I always say that they need
It's
to
like
make
charge up.
Yes, exactly.
they need to make a sick snowball fight game. Like, I mean, it would get old eventually, really fast, probably. But if it was like a free-to-play game where you had like a couple of snow level maps, and you just go around throwing snowballs at people, right? And then you can find like a snowball gun around the map or whatever, and that would be the sick upgrade, right? Otherwise, you're just throwing snowballs at people.
That reminds me of the old N64 South Park game.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
You had the snowballs. And then
Pissing
you're-
on the snowball?
And you could piss on them and they do more damage.
Oh my god, I remember that shit.
Mm.
With the cow launcher.
Yeah, launch you. Yeah, but I mean, like that could be a really cool like free to play game, like just a first person shooter, and like basically you would just charge people like if they want to change their look or whatever, you buy different toques
Yeah.
or different scarves, different jackets or whatever, and it would be purely cosmetic, no like pay to win or whatever, and you just go around and it's just, I would maybe work on that. That would be fun because there's not really any good snowball games,
We're trying to think.
and it would be pretty fun for sure. But yeah. Christmas themed games. Like, well, I mean, that the snowball game would be pretty cool. Definitely there's got to be some sort of like Santa game where you're not like you have to manage the elves making toys and you have to like deliver shit. That and yeah,
Santa's Workshop.
Like,
Santa's
And-
Workshop
what's-
2014.
What's the market for that? It's
What's the
like,
market
it's
for
like
that?
a week long. It's like for
Yeah.
1 week.
That's it.
Yo, if you
But
put
if it was
that-
a really
if you put
good-
it on
That's the
Steam
market.
sale,
Right
Yeah.
there.
someone's gonna buy
It
it.
should be like $2 or something.
Yeah. Make it $250 for the Steam sale, and you're gonna get thousands of people buying that shit.
It comes out at the beginning of December, and as soon as it's Boxing Day, it's like 80% off.
No, it's like free.
It's like free.
$1 or less.
Definitely, that snowball game is the best one though.
A Boxing Day, I think it's pretty good too.
Like 80% off on the.
No. Like,
Oh no, yeah, that's right. You start on Black Friday,
even
and
better.
you have to buy stuff
Even
for your
better.
kids. That
Yeah,
would be a good
Yeah,
game.
you make it jingle all the way,
Jingle
and you
all
keep
the
on
way.
adding DLC patches. So it's like first it's Black Friday, then you have Christmas, then you have Boxing Day,
Boxing
the
Day,
Canadian
yeah.
market, and you just keep on doing random patches and
Valentine's Day.
just change the textures. You know,
It's like GTA, but Boxing Day.
Yeah, exactly. But you're just it's like Dead Rising or GTA, and it's a third-person game where you got to buy toys for your kids, and you're like one of those parents where if you don't get this toy for your kid, you're gonna murder somebody.
Yeah.
Like I need to get this fucking toy with the batteries in it. It transforms. It's got a remote control, and you've only got one left. I need to get that one, right? That would be a pretty
You should totally do
interesting
this.
game.
You
Yeah.
should make this
I was with the family.
timestamp.
Timestamp. Yeah,
Timestamp.
timestamp. That was December 25th, Christmas Day. Timestamp Christmas games.
at 9:31 p.m. Eastern
9:31.
Standard Time.
I still think my Jesus idea is pretty good.
Jesus idea.
Yeah.
But like Jesus back then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're Jesus, and you have to. Well, first you start off as like Mary and Joseph, right? You got to like ride a camel to the manger.
Then you meet up with Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Right now, I'm thinking of like Assassin's
Surprise,
Creed for
Jesus.
some reason. For some reason, I'm thinking of like just using an Assassin's Creed engine and making
Yeah,
a Jesus
but
game.
Jesus,
I'm thinking
yeah.
of Dante's Inferno, but with Jesus.
Jesus.
It's like you got to go through all this shit, and like everyone's trying to fuck with you. Like you're on the camel trying to get to Jerusalem,
Yeah.
and like robbers attack you, and you go Kung Fu Joseph on
Yeah,
someone's ass.
Kung Fu Joseph.
And then there's like a mini game when you're birthing Christ. Like, you gotta tap X to like give birth to Jesus.
That is hilarious.
Mel Gibson appears out of nowhere.
That's
and then
hilarious.
eventually you get to older Jesus, and Judas betrays you, and you like choke a bitch. You get to like hunt down Judas or escape the Romans, and you only get one respawn.
That's really funny.
Respawn at the end.
That's good.
That's my idea. I think we can make some money out of that.
Pretty good.
We make some Christians really mad.
Probably, yeah. Well, on that note, that's it for the podcast. So, like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram if you want to go on Brandon's.
Instagram,
And,
Snapchat.
catch us out next week. Check us out live. This is this one's not heavily edited because it's on Christmas. And there's
like
too
no
much
game talk, whatever.
There's like
You know what we
no,
do.
there's a lot of Christmas talk. There's some game
There's a
talk
game I forgot to completely fucking talk about.
No more masks.
next week.
No. Okay.
Was it no more masks?
No more maps.
No.
Anyways,
I remember
catch you guys
when I was
next
taking
week.
a piss.